Good evening, Millionaire family, and welcome to the Millionaire Mindset channel where we give buy, sell, or hold opinions as well as technical knowledge on digital assets in the crypto community. Today, we'll be breaking down the crypto gem that is undervalued, in my opinion, and will definitely blast off even more here in the future. Today, millionaires, we'll be looking at none other than Hedera Hashgraph, otherwise known as Hbar. Now, before we begin, let me just say this. I am not a financial advisor, and all information seen here should not be considered financial investment advice. I'm simply recording my journey into the crypto space. So now that we got that out the way, family, let's continue to dive in. All right, so we can see here on CoinMarketCap that Hedera Hashgraph currently sits at 9 cents, guys, which is totally undervalued for the potential that it has, right? Um, Now, Hedera Hashgraph, guys, is a different type of distributed ledger technology which processes 10,000 plus transactions per second. Hedera is the only public ledger that uses the Hashgraph consensus, a faster, more secure alternative to blockchain mechanisms. The goal of Hedera is to tackle issues faced by public blockchains, such as performance, security, stability, and governance. Now, if you look on the screen, you can see an example of the Hashgraph protocol. So with the hash graph, nodes use a gossip protocol to message each other about transactions with this to exchange prior dates, times, and amounts of transactions they know. This allows information to travel fast. It makes it possible for all nodes on the Hedera Hashgraph network to achieve consensus about transactions in roughly 3 to 5 seconds. This technology allows it to improve upon many blockchain based alternatives in several key areas, including speed, cost, and scalability. So let's point out something that is amazing to me, guys. So Hedera is owned and governed by the world's leading organizations. So just like Ripple pretty much targeted banks, Hedera targeted businesses and corporations. Some of those include Google, IBM, Boeing, and LG, to name a few. Hedera is a decentralized public network for you to make your digital world exactly as it should be yours. Whether you're a startup or an enterprise, a creator or a consumer, Hedera goes beyond blockchain for developers to create the next area of fast, fair, and secure applications. So let's take a look at some of the partners that the Hedera digital asset has, guys, and you'll see why I am even more bullish on this digital asset, right? So sorry if I don't get this right, but Suku ecosystem is pretty much their objectives are to make commerce more transparent and efficient through the use of blockchain powered supply chain solutions, right? So we can see here that the CEO said, as we expanded the capabilities and use cases for Suku, it became clear to us that the cost of doing these transactions on Ethereum was prohibitively expensive at scale, right? Their vision is to become the predominant chain supply platform, serving millions of brands and billions of participants and consumers around the world. We needed this platform to run on a distributed ledger that would meet our scalability and cost requirements. After a thorough review, it became clear that the Hedera network was the only option, guys, the only option that would be an enabler, not a roadblock in making that vision a reality. So another one, guys, we look here at Australia FPOS to create an to set up a Hedera Hashgraph node for micropayments. So if you know anything about this corporation or company, guys, they are the largest micropayments company in Australia, right? So the CEO, Stephen Benton, said himself, by joining the Hedera governing council and running the Australian node alongside with some of the world's largest and most influential companies, we're excited to participate in the development of next-gen micropayments technology that has the potential to open up entirely new ways of conducting business from Australian enterprises and enabling compelling new experiences for Australian consumers. So the company has been pushing wide range digital strategy that includes a mobile wallet called Beam It, which is a digital identity service for accessing public and private networks. Right. So guys, Hedera is on his game, guys. These guys are actually trying to change the world. So moving further, let me just continue a little bit. Let me show you why I'm even more bullish on this digital asset. So Highland and Hedera Hashgraph present blockchain proof of concept for records verification to Texas State Senate, guys. This is big, right? So Highland, a leading content service provider for organizations across the globe, and Hedera Hashgraph, the enterprise grade public ledger, today announced that they have presented a proof of concept to the Texas Secretary of State to evaluate blockchain technology for the purpose of securing and verifying government issued records, guys. This is the first, let me say that one more time, the first proof of concept spearheaded by the newly formed Texas Blockchain Council, a trade association that promotes the use of blockchain technology in Texas. So guys, just imagine what would happen if this proof of concept is perfect. It works as it is intended, guys. Other governments around the country, maybe in around the world, will hop on this digital asset even more, and it is going to moon, guys. Trust me. This digital asset is so undervalued. It's crazy. So last but not least, guys, we'll take a look at something else that this Hedera Hashgraph Corporation has decided to, kind of put their hands in, right? So we know we have a ongoing problem around the world, right? So we see that everywhere in Hedera Hashgraph enable cold chain monitoring of the CV vaccine for NHS facilities, guys, right? So digital asset tracking and monitoring provided by Everywhere Limited and enterprise grade distributed ledger provided Hedera Hashgraph, right? They're working with an initial group of the National Health Service facilities to monitor the cold storage equipment being used to store the CV-19 and other vaccines, right? The initial facilities in the Southwest region adopted the technology included the Stafford upon Avon and Warwick hospitals. A wider rollout plan as the vaccine distributed progresses, right? So Hedera, guys, is entering the medical field, guys, to pretty much, in a nutshell, take their technology and monitor the temperatures of all the vaccines, guys, that are being distributed. This is big, guys. This is big. Let me see if I can find something that the CEO said or was mentioned. Let's see. So right here, guys, this is what he said. He said, as we begin to prepare the rollout of these new CV vaccines with the specific temperature requirements, we recognize the importance of utilizing the same tracking and monitoring capabilities. This in turn will allow us to demonstrate our commitment to providing safe patient care, guys. So guys, if you're not bullish on this digital asset already, what's stopping you? I have no clue, because I know I added this to my portfolio. Okay, so looking at the chart, we see that Hedera Hashgraph on the daily time frame actually came up to an area of resistance here, and they have rejected, came back down to our 50% level on our Fibonacci, right? If you know anything about Fibs, the 50 and 61 is known as the golden zone, right? It actually bounced off of that and shot up and broke out of that resistance, right? So that shows us that it is definitely probably going to continue the bullish pattern. It broke above previous highs, guys. So currently today it is retracing, right? So we probably expect to see Hedera come back to an area of resistance here, or even possibly to the 38% level, which shows signs of trend continuation, guys. So after that, we'll see a bounce from that level to the upside. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a prediction here, because I'm very bullish on this digital asset, guys. I see Hedera Hashgraph, right? Digital asset hitting $1 at least before the end of this bullish run, bro. Before the end of this year, actually, right? So, guys, as you can see, this is one project you should do some research on because the future definitely looks bright. Let me just say this, guys. The next 3 to 5 years, we will see the most rapid financial transformation with state-of-the-art technology like this, enabling transactions at the speed of the internet. So, guys, do me a favor, right? If you like the video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and help me get to 1,000 subscribers, right? And also, you can stay up to date on millionaire mindset content. Also, drop in the comments some of the digital assets you are bullish on or looking into, right? So I just want to say thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you later as we'll catch you in the next video, guys. Thank you. Have a great night.